Welcome to the Capital Exchange. I'm Steve Wilbur, Managing Director at Allen Capital Group.
And I'm Travis Portwood, Chief Investment Officer with Allen Capital Group.
It's Father's Day weekend, Travis, and you and I both have children.
That's right, Steve, but I think you're going to be spending Father's Day on a boat down in Lake of the Ozarks, whereas I'm going to be in Minneapolis watching Kennedy play in a basketball tournament. I love to watch Kennedy play basketball, but that boat sounds pretty good.
Yeah, you drew the short straw on that one for sure.
Yeah, well, we get used to that.
I've been an advisor for 24 years, and it has me thinking about tips that we could give dads out there. I've seen over my career as I met with couples that men don't like to ask questions because they don't want to appear like they don't know what we're talking about. On the other hand, women generally are less afraid to ask questions, though, and statistics show that 64% of men invest without seeking professional advice due to overconfidence bias, where the number is only 33% for women.
Yeah, you're right, Steve. 64% of men invest without seeking advice because they don't ask questions and believe they have a penchant for do-it-yourself investing. However, you'll frequently see them watching markets on TV, cheering and reacting to the latest headlines while trading more often. And we often mistake action for progress, which isn't always the case. Women, on the other hand, tend to be more patient, less emotional, and less likely to overreact in similar situations.
Travis, when we talk about risk in clients' portfolios, we use a system called Riskalyze. And majority of the time, when we give the couples the questionnaire independently, men are bigger risk takers. So they have a preference to gravitate towards the riskier portfolios. And women, we see them just being more conservative, don't we?
Yeah, that's correct, Steve. But letting each spouse complete the questionnaire independently opens their eyes to what the other is thinking. And that often leads to conversations about risk that they wouldn't have at home. From there, we can craft a portfolio that meets both their needs and lands somewhere in the middle of that risk spectrum.
Yeah, and another example of men taking more risk is men typically drive faster, or they have more life-threatening hobbies that they're a part of, which leads to higher insurance premiums, which leads to costs just adding up year after year.
Yeah, they can add up. So let's just summarize for the dads out there, Steve. Don't be afraid to seek financial advice and ask a lot of questions. Don't believe everything the financial media says, for sure. And for you specifically, Steve, don't drive so fast.
It's probably really good advice, Travis.
I hope so.
I look forward to it next week.
I look forward to it as well. Thank you for watching this week's Exchange.
To make sure you don't miss out on future discussions, please follow us on social media.
Make sure to like and share our videos, and we'll see you next week.